Wash yourselves, make yourselves clean. Put away the evil of your doings from before my eyes. Cease to do evil, learn to do good. Seek justice, rebuke the oppressor, defend the fatherless, and plead for the widow. Isaiah 1, verse 16 and 17. Regarding Isaiah's time, Ellen White says, the outlook was particularly discouraging regarding the social conditions of the people. In their desire for gain, men were adding house to house and field to field. Justice was perverted, and no pity was shown to the poor. Even the magistrates, whose duty it was to protect the helpless, turned a deaf ear to the cries of the poor and needy, the widows and the fatherless. And yet these same people were very religious. They brought their multitude of sacrifices to God. They frequented the places of worship. They observed feast and fast. They made many prayers. Yet all about them, men and women were suffering, and these avid religious were not only unconcerned, but they are often the ones responsible for their suffering. It is hard for us to understand why people who are so conscientious could also be so callous toward their neighbors. We must not assume, however, that this problem was limited to the time of Isaiah. There are still very religious people who have never heeded the Master's command to love your neighbor as you love yourself. What about the professed Christian employer who keeps back the hire of the laborers? What about the employee who does not give his employer a fair day's work? What about the Christian who feels no concern whatsoever for the welfare of his fellow church members or his fellow citizen? Can a person be a Christian and contribute nothing to the needs of humanity? What about the Christian who feels that his duty is done when he attends the church of his choice and lives a fairly decent life? A follower of Jesus will feel some of the pain of human suffering and injustice and will do what he can to show his concern. The Spirit of Christ is a spirit of compassion in action. And as always, think on these things.